Hello everyone and welcome to Canva Beginners to Advanced tutorial. Today is our class project 2 and in this class you'll be learning so many things. So let's go over and see what we are going to learn today. Our class project is titled as Unleashing Your Creativity with Canva, a guide to design gems. The objective is master using Canva to design flyers, invitations, social media grabs, and even add animation to your video. The first one is designing tour company flyer with Canva. Creating inspirational quote post in Canva. Crafting personalized wedding invitation in Canva. Canva's animation features. Canva offers exciting animation features you can explore for making animated video titles, crafting animated CTS, crafting animated lower third for videos, crafting animated video intros, design animated Instagram stories. So in this class, we'll be doing all those things. So let's go over and see how we are going to do. So the first one we'll be doing for a tour company flyer. So let's go over to here and let's search for a poster. So we'll be making just like we made in our previous classes, we'll make today also where we can design our particular tourist flyer. So I want to tell you can just come here and you can just search about any templates on tourist flyers or you can start from scratch. So I'll be starting from a scratch. Let's go over here and let's add a photo of traveling. So let's go over to the photos and let's take one of this. I'll be taking this one. I'll put it here. I'll rearrange this one. Now let's go and add some frames. Let's go over to the frame and let's select something square shape. We'll take this one. Like this we'll take. Let's make a copy. Press Alt and adjust this one. And then again, let's make a copy for this. Now we are having 3 different frames. We'll adjust the size and shape. Now let's go and change the background color for this. Let's go and select something as dark. Okay, let's keep this one. We'll align like this. Now perfect. Now let's select everything together. We'll decrease the size for this. We'll decrease this little bit. Then align this to center. Now done. Now let's go over to the photo option once again. We'll search for travel once again. Travel destinations. Let's go over here. Click. And let's put something on the background. Send this to back. Go over to the layer. Go over to the layer. Send this back. Decrease the transparency for this. Now let's go and add Egypt. Let's search this one. We'll take this. We'll put it here. Now let's go and search about London. London Bridge. We'll select this. We'll drag it here. We'll drop it here. Now let's go over and search for New York. And now let's put this one here. Now let's go and crop this one. Done. Our particular thing is done. Now let's go and select this. Decrease the transparency. Let's add some text. For text, I'll be adding here Egypt, bold. Let's change the color to white. Then let's add another one. Let's change the color for this also. This is 50. We'll make it as 50. Relocate. And now let's add New York. New York. Change the color. White. And relocate this one. Now you can just add different other objects or subjects for this one. Let's go over here and add some shape. Let's add this one. You can just add here your own email address or different other contact number. Let's add an email address. Hello @email.com. Hello@email.com. Now let's go and put it in middle. Now let's go and add the company name. Travel agency. Let's select this. Select everything. Change to white. We'll change the font. We'll keep this as like this. Let's select. Go to the effects. We'll add effects. Now a particular tourist flyer is ready. Now let's zoom in. And you can see our particular tourist flyer is ready. You can just download and you can just post anywhere you want. Now let's go to the next one. For the next one, we'll be making a motivational or inspirational quote. So for this one, let's select Instagram post. It will just take some time to load and then we can just create this one. Let's go over to the Google first and let's search for a motivational quote. Motivational quote. We'll just take the first one. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. So we'll be taking this. This is said by Dalai Lama. Now let's go over here and let's try to change the background color. We'll be using color blue. Now let's go to elements and search for a table. We'll put the table here. So I want a table. I'll take the first one. So the first one you can see. Now let's search for roads. Roads. We'll use this one. Align this in middle. Now let's go and click send this layer to back. Now let's decrease the transparency for this one. Even this. And now we can put our particular text over here. Let's add text. Let's paste this one. We'll put a space here. Rearrange this. Now select everything except this Dalai Lama. We'll be selecting this one. We'll cut this. And now let's select everything. Let's go over here and try to change the font according to our wish. So I'll be selecting this one. Let's change the color of the font. We'll take as this color. This is not visible, so we have to take some color which is visible. So let's take white. White is okay. Now let's go over to the effects. We can select any effects. I'll be selecting this one, or you can select this. And now let's go over here and add our remaining text. This much we want, Dalai Lama. So let's take this one, copy. Let's go over here and paste Dalai Lama. We'll change the font style. We'll change to this. We'll arrange this one. Let's select everything. Go over to the effects, and now let's change this one. Now you can just download from here and you can just post in your social media accounts. Now let's go over to the next one. Now we'll be doing a wedding invitation. So for that one, we'll go over here, search for wedding anniversary invitation or wedding announcement. So we'll be selecting this one. It will just open a new tab where we can just do our own invitation. Here is some examples you can just take from here and you can just create. So I'll be creating one. For this one, let's go over here, styles, or let's go over to the elements. We'll take some frame. First of all, let's go and click on some frame. I'll be selecting this. And I'll make a copy of this one. And now let's put another one over here. I'll send this to back. We'll resize if it's not adjusting fully. And now let's go and do the same thing for down. Let's select everything. Let's make a copy. Our particular copy is ready. Now let's go and add some wedding photos. এই wedding এর থেকে এটুক কাইটে দিও, এটুক রাখো না। Now for our next one, we'll be going and create our wedding invitation. So we'll be selecting this one, wedding announcement. And now let's go over here and let's create our own wedding invitation card. For that one, let's go over to the elements, go over to the frame. Let's select our heart shape frame. We'll put it here. We'll align this to center, zoom little bit. Now let's go and search for wedding photos. Wedding photos. We'll use a particular photo. We'll be using this one. Delete this. Decrease the transparency a little bit. And now let's go and change the background color. We'll take as light golden. So we'll be taking this one. And now let's add a border for this. Now if you want to write something here, you can just write. I'll be adding some more graphs, wedding graphs. Let's go here, click on graphics. We'll put this here, decrease the size. We'll align this. Now let's go and add some more. For this one, I'll be putting this here. Decrease the transparency, and I'll put this one here. Decrease the size, decrease the transparency. Now rotate this one little bit, adjust this. Now let's go and add some text. So for text, let's go over here, add here, you all are welcome. Select everything. Let's increase the size, change the font style. We'll keep as this one. We'll relocate this. We'll put it here. And then we can add the name, James and Jessica. James and Jessica. Let's change the font style. We'll go with something handwriting. We'll be using this one. Or let's go over here and search for handwriting. Let's select this. Let's bring it here, increase this size, align this properly in center. Now select everything. Let's go over to the effects, add this one. If you want to change the color, you can change. Now let's go and add dinner at 7:30. So like this, you can create your own wedding invitation card. You can add some more details like family details, where you are getting married, and all those things you can just add. So let's go over to the next one. Now we'll be creating some animations. So for that one, I just open a new tab. Here I'll be showing you the first one, animated titles. For that one, we'll be changing the background color to black. After that, let's go over to the text option and let's write game is on. You can just put everything capital letter. Game is on. Everything capital letter you can choose. And then let's go over to the alignment option. We'll select everything. We'll align this to right. Now let's increase the size. We'll align this properly. Let's bring a line. For line, I'll press L. I'll get a line here. Let's change the direction to 90 minus 90. Let's select the line. We'll increase the width of the line. Align this. We'll increase the size of the line little bit. And then position it. Let's select everything. Let's go over to the font. We'll be using some different fonts today. We'll use this one, a bold one. Let's go and change the color for our particular font. We'll select as blue. Let's go over to the effects. We'll select neon effect and let's change the color for our particular line. We'll select as yellow. Now let's go over here and click here. It will just give us the page animation. So let's select one. We'll be selecting this one. So like this, you can create your own video title animation. So let's go over to the next one and let's create another particular thing. This one is animated CTS. So let's create one. I just select the black background. It's suitable for our particular work. Now let's go over to the elements. For circle, let's press C. We'll get a circle. Zoom this one. Align this to center. Now let's go over to the frames. We'll be taking a round shape frame. Let's go and rearrange the frame to center. Now let's go and search for our person's photo. Photo of a woman we'll search. Now let's go and take some inspiration from photos. We'll select one particular photo of a single woman. So we'll be selecting this photo. Let's go and paste this one here. Let's select and let's go and edit the photo. Let's crop or let's rearrange the size of the photo. So after rearrange, our particular thing is ready. Now let's go over to the elements once again and let's add another shape. We'll be using this one. I'll change the color later. Align this. Let's add the particular text here. We'll write the name of the person. We'll just put a random name such as Amisha. We'll just increase the size and then let's select everything. Let's go over to the font option. We'll change the font. We'll use this one. Change the size little bit. Align this. And now let's go and select the background color. We'll take as yellow. This one will just add a background. We'll take as color red. And now if you want to add some more text, you can just add some text here. Let's go over here and add digital marketer. We'll write digital marketing manager. Select everything and then let's change the color. We'll take as white. Resize this one and we'll align this properly here. Now let's go over to the animation option. For this page, let's go and select a particular animation. We'll select this one, and if you want to download, you can just go over here and you can press on download. It will be downloaded. Now let's go over and do the third one. Here we will do the lower third for the video. So let's go and add another text. Let's add Amisha. Increase the size. You can change the font or you can change the style. Let's go and add something else. Graphics designer. We'll decrease the size. We'll select everything. Let's go and take a font which is not bold but looks good. We'll use this one. Let's trace this. We'll make the same size. Now let's go and add a line. Let's press L. Change the angle, -90. Arrange this one in center. Arrange these things also properly. Select the line. Let's go and change the color for the line. We'll be taking as yellow. The thickness of the line. And now let's go over to the animation option. we'll be using this one. Like this you can create your own lower third video. For the next one we'll be making our intro. You can just go over here, add some text as Amisha. Amisha, let's select this and let's make a copy of this one by clicking on Alt and done. Now let's go and click over effects. We'll make it like this or like this. Now let's go and select these two together, make another copy of this, align this side by side. I'll change the directions, and now let's go and select everything, resize this, we'll put it here. Now select once again, make a copy for this one till the end. So like this, make copy. Let's select everything once again. Now let's go over to the animation option, select everything, go over here, animation, and now you can see there are different animations you can just make, animation intros, or you can just select different things like shift. I'll select all this one together. After selecting, I just want to change the animation style for everything. Now let's go and click over to the animation. I'll just put from this side, it's from left. So like this you can create your own animation intros. Now let's go over to our next one. For the next one, let's go over here and let's create Instagram stories, but that is animated Instagram stories. For that one I'll be clicking here. Let's search for Instagram stories video. Let's click over video, and then we'll take a frame. For the frame, let's click over here. We'll be taking a phone frame. So let's go down, we'll select this, align this. Let's search for sports, search this one. Let's go over to the video. You can take a portrait video or a landscape video. I'll be taking the portrait one. It will just automatically crop, and then you can just add some buttons here, swipe up, or you can just add your own text, whichever you want. Also you can add here different other animations, and like this you can go and click over here and you can download this one. I hope you all understand about today's class project, and if you are having doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, practice more. Take care. Goodbye.